Today we're doing a client interview with May Rose, and we're going to talk about her journey so far since we've been working together. So here's May. So hey May, go ahead and give us a little bit of a backstory about how you started and where you were before we started working together.
Well, I just listened to my first track that I showed you before this program and how it sounded. I was shocked. I did not expect that it was so bad that I could not believe that it was that bad. Um, well, I made such a big step through all this process. I'm on the end of the seventh week now, and yeah, the sound is just so different from what I've used to made, and I stopped getting the clicks and distortions and all those like bad muffled sounds. um yeah.
So we're 7 weeks in. We're almost done. So in these 7 weeks, you already hear a big difference between where you are now and then the track before. How did you feel in terms of like using all your tools, your software, your kind of knowledge of everything? How did you feel before?
Before, I wasn't sure what do you have to put on drums and what do you have to put on like different instruments and how to have to mix everything. But now, like, I'm so comfortable and I know that I have to put some EQ on drums and reverb on some other stuff. And I'm so comfortable that I could actually finish my own songs now. So I think it's amazing. I'm so happy.
Awesome. That's amazing. So once we started progressing through each of the weeks, how did it feel? What did the progression feel like to you?
It was very hard because with my complicated schedule, I had to do it at night. I had to go to sleep at 5 a.m. every single day and then to wake up and do it again. And it was very hard at the beginning because all these new terms and new plugins and new stuff that I did not know a thing like at all. But now I'm so different now.
So just to give some context, you were basically like a complete beginner. You were brand new when we started together, right?
I just started like a year ago, so I'm so new in like everything.
So like at what point did it start to become comfortable, the process?
Maybe after the first week.
Okay.
The first was the most hardest of all of them, but then after that, it just started easier and easier, and yeah.
So it got easier and easier and it got better from there, basically. Awesome. Now that we're like 7 weeks in, how do you feel now compared to like before?
I feel, oh my God, it feels so much different now that I feel like I'm very comfortable of producing and finishing and mixing song on my own. I can actually hear like different stuff that I didn't hear before, like different instruments, if they too loud or they too low, and like different frequencies and even the of the key tunings and all of that.
Hmm. Nice. So you're basically, your ears are more developed. You can hear things differently, know all these things that you didn't know before. And how is this helping you with all your songs going forward?
It inspires so much. It inspires me to like just being able to just get a feedback and just make it even better than I used to make. It's really good.
And we've made, how many tracks have you made so far in these past 7 weeks?
7 tracks.
You made 7 tracks, one track each week. That's what we've been doing. And has that helped with you staying consistent and being able to work faster and make stuff more often and be more inspired?
That helped so much. That helped really. Like after this program, I'm just gonna keep doing it. I keep making it one track every single week and keep on doing it and make sure that it's gonna get faster and faster and faster.
That's the way to do it. Consistency, right? And it's crazy because like most people, they don't make one track a week. They'll probably spend one week just watching a tutorial, you know? Or maybe in 7 weeks, most people will, maybe they'll like, maybe finish a song. Maybe, you know, if they're good, right? So that's pretty crazy to think that.
Best part of this thing is that I could always ask questions and you could like always answer it. Like no matter what time is it, like if it was like 5 a.m. in my time and you were still answering me, and that's great. I'm so appreciative for your help and for always being there and supporting me and listening to me and correcting me and just pushing me very hard. It's just amazing.
I think
Thank
if
you.
it wasn't for the ability to just ask me questions whenever you wanted to, it would be a lot harder, right? Because now this way I could tell you every step of the way what to do so you're never
Yeah.
lost. I think that helped a lot too. Any final thoughts? Anything else you'd like to add?
I just want to say thank you for everything. Like it was just amazing, and it made me feel so much happier that I can finally be so much close to my dream and releasing my own music, finished and mixed and mastered. That like it was just like a miracle. Like I was looking for something that will help me and push me like this very, very hard in order to finish it and make me just be there and be so close to something that I really want. So thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. What would you say to someone who is maybe in a similar position when you were starting off, right? What kind of advice would you say to them at this point?
Stop being lazy and push harder.
Nice.
Find the time.
Find the time, make the time. And you don't even need that much time either, right? It's just like those few hours, couple hours each day, you can get a lot of stuff done, right?
Mm.
Yeah, even with your busy schedule, you were able to do it. That's the most inspiring thing. You're working full time, and on top of that, you're like making something every week, so you were able to do it, right? It's possible. There's no excuse, right? So yeah, that's awesome. So, if that inspires you, if you want to get similar results and make similar progress as May, all you got to do is click the link below in the description. It's going to take you to the website, and then you can fill out some information, apply for a call. We can talk together one on one, figure out a strategy, and see what goes from there. So, thanks for watching, and until next time.